In this video, we're going to talk about how do we access these new student and family support offices within the school boards that are currently being under supervised.
Part 1.
So let's start with the Toronto District School Board. It states what we discussed in the previous video, where it states that they have 24 hours to say that, hey, I acknowledge your concern and address your request within 5 business days. Again, number one, they started with number one. If you have a concern, please seek your child's teacher, principal, or superintendent. Again, following the parent protocol. So we'll go and see that. The parent protocol, again, step one, classroom teacher. The first place to go about any classroom related questions or concern is your classroom teacher. They can help you with any questions about the classroom rules and consequences, homework, and assignments. Next, you'll go to the school principal. If you would like more information or if you have any questions that are beyond the classroom, talk to your school principal. So again, if you have questions about the classroom, the school principal is going to be like, did you talk to the classroom teacher? You're going to be like, no, I did not. Okay, I'll let Miss or Sir so-and-so call you. I'll send them an email so that they can contact you. Let me know if you have any issues and concerns after you speak with them first. So if it's beyond the classroom, then you're going to have concerns about an individual. So you have concerns about individual schools, student registration, school schedules, student suspension, report card concerns, homework and assignment, code of conduct, safety and security, budgeting and fundraising, school council. Contact the school. Next, reasons why you'll contact the superintendent. Superintendents are responsible for a family of schools. They support school staff and can be contacted if you have questions that have not been answered or for help with alternate attendance requests, suspension appeals. Okay, so we're gonna go back to it. After you did that and you literally went through these like sub-step ones, then you're like, I still need additional help. So getting more help is a step two. That's when you're gonna then use these support offices. So if your concerns haven't been addressed through the school, or if you don't believe this is appropriate routes, please contact the student and family support offices. So what they have is they have an email here. So when emailing and phoning, please provide as much information, student name, school name, detailed description as possible so we could best address your questions or concern. You want to avoid the back and forth. So really write it detailed. So if I click this here, you can see that it goes to an email and then you can just type in whatever your concern is. Make sure you have a good subject header. Try to avoid using ChatGPT. I'll leave that alone. As much as possible. We do find that we're getting these emails with ChatGPT and you're like, do you even know what you wrote? Like, come on. Because they're like, you're using Trillium. We don't use Trillium anymore. Like, there's so many details that are so old, and you're like, their ChatGPT pulled that from like before COVID. So just please try to write your own emails and be as detailed as possible. Because I find if you write your own emails, then we know where you're coming from. I remember reading a parent's email, and then when I talked to them, they're like, oh, I didn't know. So why did you write all of that in the email and you didn't know? We'll leave that alone. Or you can call them. So you could do 416-397-3100. Okay. So that is the TDSB. Let's see what the TCDSB is doing. Very cute of them. It's a little nice. Go to TCDSB. So what they're doing here is that they again pretty much said the same thing. Start with your child's school. Do not go to the support offices first. Please start with the school. If you have any questions, they have a support page here. And this is again going through this very similar steps as it says. Contact your classroom teacher. Any classroom related questions should be raised with your classroom teacher first. They can help with issues including but not limited to homework, assignment, and report cards. If parent or guardian has not been successful in resolving the concerns with the teacher or staff member, they may address the concerns with the principal. Again, principal or vice. Now I know why parents go straight to the principal because vice principal, hi, put us on this email, that's okay. So the principal should be contacted if the matter is not addressed by the classroom teacher. You should be contacting the vice principal first if the school has a vice principal. They can help with issues including but not limiting to student registration, special education, transportation schedule, suspension, code of conduct, school safety, fundraising, and parent council. So again, if parent or guardian has not been successful in resolving concerns with the vice principal, then going to the principal, they may address the concern with the superintendent through student and family support offices. So, the Student Family Support Offices is available to assist families who need additional support after connecting with the child's teacher and school principal or when a concern is not school related. Our offices can help clarify next steps, connect you with your superintendent, or provide resources. So this is a little different than the TDSB. So they're saying these support offices are going to trickle to the superintendent, which I think is really good because it kind of creates that data and probably helps the superintendent to streamline it because they get a lot of emails as well. So I think that's really, really good. And I like that they have other ways as well to really tackle any issues that or concerns that they have. I'm very proactive of them. So again, going back to it, how the student and family support offices essentially help. Our staff can help connect you with the area superintendent and support matters that may require further escalation. We can also help direct your inquiry to the appropriate department for support related to special education. Mind you, like special education, like say your child is just coming to the board or they're going from grade 8 to grade 9, the principal has no jurisdiction over what happens to special education students, especially if they have like ISP, ASD, like they have high special needs, that goes to the board. So the superintendent can get your matters and concern and then go to the appropriate people in the board and say, hey, please tackle on this. Mental health, same thing. There's a whole department that the school board has for mental health, as well as a team of social works that they can also give that concern to as well. Well-being, transcript request, school registration, capital project updates. Again, asking the principal, hey, is the school being built? They can't really help with that. They don't know. They don't know. They don't tell us. They don't tell no principal nothing. They're just as blind as you. So going to the superintendent, getting in contact with the people who know. And again, sometimes they don't even know themselves, but that's the whole thing. That's why we write it. They're going to try your best to let you know within 5 business days. And again, matters managed through the process if your matter relates to an anonymous whistleblower complaint or human rights matter. These are addressed through their respective confidential process. And this happens where you can file anonymous complaints. Like the principals and the vice principals get this, especially a lot when there's like stuff happening in the community. There's a person at this school that was robbing another student, or there was a school fight that happened in a graveyard, all the fun stuff. So you can speak up and really kind of go through these protocols to say, hey, yep, I'm anonymous. In order for people to access the student and family support offices, they got to complete this form. So let's see what this form is about. So welcome to the Student and Family Support Office. We are here to help. In most cases, the quickest way to resolve a concern is directly through your child's school. If you haven't had a chance to connect with your child's classroom teacher or principal, we encourage you to do so that we can support you as effectively as possible. The Student and Family Support Office is here to help students and families with matters that can't be resolved at a school level, as well as non-school specific matters. For example, student transportation or questions about facilities and capital projects. So our goal is to help you as quickly as possible. So basically it's asking you if you have contacted any of the following first, because again, there is a whistleblowing form as well. And then you say I've not contacted, then it'll go here and then phone number. Okay, so after that, it says, have you discussed your concerns with it? Yes, I've spoken with it. So you go here. Yes, I've spoken with the principal. I wonder what happens when you say no, I haven't contacted them. Is your concern about your child? Yes. Child's first and last name. Is your concern elementary? Let's go here. And it has all the elementary, all the high school, and I'm assuming here has all the elementaries here. So let's say that. Let's go here. And then you see a description. Please share the details about your concern so that they can help. I wonder what it says. Yes, I've spoken with the superintendent. I guess the same thing. Okay. So they're just using a little bit more of a format. It probably helps them to streamline it and go to the appropriate superintendent. I could see that happening as well. And then I'm assuming you write and then you press next. Yes, and then submit. This information is collected under the Educational Act and Municipal Freedom of Information and Protection Privacy Act. This information will be used by the school board to review, respond to, and investigate concerns and complaint, and may be shared only with individuals involved in addressing the concern or complaint. If you have any questions about the collection, use, or disclosure of personal information, oh, they have a nice privacy. So if you have any concerns about privacy, you can go here and contact them. Any technical issues, that's good. They have the phone number of the student and family offices as well. So that's just a TCDSB. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and in the next video, we're going to discuss these 3 school boards. Bye, and God bless you.